from your account, not add it. Always verify before scanning any payment QR code. So if you are making a payment, there will be always a name of the person you are sending the amount. So always verify that before sending any amount to anyone. Always use official apps, verify merchant identity, and never scan QR codes from the unknown sources or the messages. The QR codes not only for the payment purpose. There are various reasons. If I can show, we have fixed a QR code. If you scan this QR code, it will be redirected to the IC website. So QR code are used for various reasons. So be assured while you are using the QR code for the payments.
So in this, I had faced one thing. I got a call stating that they are calling me from LIC, and they said that my father had made some policy and all, and they have to pay me money. So they asked me, where should I, is this your GPay number? I said, yes, it is. So they said they'll send the money to me. But usually I had always noticed that whenever we get the incoming amount, we get the bank last 4 digits. So this, when I got the message that yes, the money has been credited, but I did not get the last 4 digits which usually we get. And then they said, okay, we have sent you partial amount we are sending you again from the same number. When they send the second amount, they purposely put more amount. And then they are saying that now you send back the balance amount on this number only. Then again then I could not send it because the amount had not been credited only in my account.
I'll tell you what was the thing behind that. The same incident, this is very basic.
Yeah.
We deal in that domain, so we know this is very basic. The same call was received by my wife last 10 days ago when we are traveling together. She got the call, so saying that I am calling this name, I am the friend of your father. He said to transfer 13,000 to your account.
Yeah.
So what happened? He sent a text message. I am transferring this amount to your account.
Yes.
He sent a text message through his number, not from the bank. So the text message saying that genuine bank message like this amount has been credited to your account. User always do not see whether it's from the bank. If it is from the bank, that will not come from the personal number.
Right.
There will be a system like transactional messages. There will be a T at the end of the message saying Axis Bank T for the transaction purpose. P for the promotional messages. So you need to be very careful while receiving the message. No one sees. Even my wife also not seen that message. She saw that message that money is received. Immediately that person said, please Manikal, this is 30,000 transfer here, 30 transfer. So please send me back 17,000. So she taken quietly, she said I will verify, if it happen I will refund it. So no worries, she calmly handled that situation, refund it. So after call I see that message, so this is a text message from that user. So these are the things. If you are not aware, you fall for the urgency. That person was continuously telling, "नहीं मैम call पे forward कर, call पे अभी भेज दीजिए, मुझे urgency है, मेरे से गलती से हो गया." And that was impersonating senior person. So आपको क्या लगता है कि senior person का call है, उनको urgency होगी. So इंसानियत के नाते आप लोग भेज देते हो.
हाँ, और इन्होंने मुझे ये जो पर्सन ने मुझे कॉल किया उसने मुझे क्या बोला कि प्लीज़ आप अर्जेंटली कर दीजिए क्योंकि मैं कंपनी अकाउंट से कर रहा हूँ और अगर मैं नहीं वापस मेरा by the end of the day if I don't settle the account my job will be at risk and all. He said me all these things.
So in all the cyber fraud attacks or somewhere there is one common thing is that urgency. Your phishing emails, anything, there will be urgency. So your role in such kind of a situation, be calm. Okay, you have sent the money, I'll verify, I'll send you back. Just cut the call. The way the time you interact with that person, they will try to convince you, they will try to interact you. So just simply cut the call. Because if they entertain and you are going to entertain, then that communication will go in another way and somewhere that will lead to such kind of a fraud. So always if there is such calls, just cut the call. Just say we will verify and we will pay. So that's the thing. Next is the social media, social engineering attacks, manipulation instead of the hacking. The way I said here, there is no technology or something to hack, but the manipulation, the way that person manipulating, मैंने इतना पैसा भेज दिया, urgently भेज दो, मुझे चाहिए and all. So they try to manipulate. Social engineering attacks exploit human psychology rather than the technical vulnerabilities, because that is a bit difficult to break the systems, but it is very easy to play with the human psychology. So creating urgency is one of the major things, pressuring victims to act immediately without thinking. Next is a posing as authority, pretending to be a police, principal, bank or school admin. Emotional manipulation, playing on a fear, greed, sympathy or the excitement. So जैसे मैंने कहा कि हमको थोड़ा सा sympathy दिखा देंगे, सिंगल पर्सन है, उनका कॉल है, उनको ज़रूरत होगी, and हम लोग वो सोच लेते हैं. So emotional manipulation is one concept. Offering rewards or the prize, fake lottery means scholarship or the government benefits. I am still very surprised how people fall for the such kind of a lottery things and all. आपको 1 करोड़ रुपए की लॉटरी लगी है, 50 लाख की लॉटरी लगी है, कौन खाली बैठा है आपको कॉल करके 50 लाख रुपए की, कौन खाली बैठा है, अगर उसको मिल रहा है तो वही लेगा. सिंपल थिंग है, but still there is a huge numbers who fall for such lottery things or such things की आपको 1 करोड़ की लॉटरी लगी है, उसके अगेंस्ट हमें आपको पैसे ट्रांसफर करने के लिए 50,000 भेज दीजिए, 10,000 भेज दीजिए. एक बार आपने पैसे भेज दिए ना, सो लुक चालू रहेगा, ये टैक्स वो टैक्स 10 इसके 20 उसके 50 उसके, एंड दैट विल कीप इंक्रीजिंग. आपको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, आपके अकाउंट से जाता रहेगा. सो डू नॉट फॉल फॉर सच थिंग, ऑलवेज थिंक टैक्टिकली कि अगर ऐसा है ना, सो टेक वे coming back home. अगर आपको ही मिला है ना, they might have everything, your address, your phone number, your email ID. They come and they hand over to you. They will not phone and they will say कि ये करना है वो करना है. Just say transfer it to my account immediately. So that's the thing. Examples, your account will be blocked immediately. Click this link to verify. This is one example. Like urgency will be shown everywhere to make such kind of a social engineering attacks. So further we are going to see one short video how the manipulation works or how the social engineering attacks happens. Though this is also the video is in the public domain. These are the cyber professionals. They are going to call the customer care to attack their own account. How that happens and how that works, let's see.
Let's do it. And who are you going to call?
Maybe I'll call your cell phone provider.
She's going to call the cell phone provider.
I bet they're good. I bet they have a good idea. Go.
Let me just confirm your number. So it's gonna be-
So what she
Hi,
did, she
I'm
made
so
a
sorry.
video of crying.
I'm sorry. My husband's like, we're about to apply for a loan and then we just had a baby and he's like, get this done by today, so I'm so sorry. I can't call you back. Log into our account for this information. And I can't remember what email address we used to log in. Do you mind,
In just 30 seconds,
gmail.com?
Jessica gets access to my personal emails.
I needed to add our $100 on our account so she could call it and make changes. How would I need to go about it? You would have to send me a secure link through text message. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think I'll be able to receive your text message on my phone. Oh, I'm not on there either. So I thought when we got married, he added me to
Jess uses my girlfriend's name and a big social security number
5127.
to set up her own personal access to my account.
Yeah, sorry, so there's no password on my account right now. Can I set that up?
She even gets the support person to change my password.
Thank you so much for your help today.
So she just basically blocked me out of my group.
I'll get it set. Alright, thank you.
Holy shit. So they just gave you access to my
So basically what happened in the video, so basically what happened in the video, that the person, that lady calls to the customer care support, saying that I need to log in, I need to access my husband's accounts and all, etc. She used some information like whatever the code or the girlfriend's name in that, whatever she knows publicly that available might be. And she played a video in the background to make the psychological impact that baby is crying and all. So she asked him like, I need to need information regarding the login. So she asked for the email ID. Then that person said there is no password and all. She asked to set the password. So she throws that person from that his account and she got the access to that account within 30 seconds. So this is the social engineering attacks types, the way they manipulate, and that is that the control is with the customer care executive only. That is also human. So that's one of the psychology they use to compromise your accounts, saying you are the legitimate person who are trying to access the account, giving some information. So if anyone having any personal information, just like आपका email ID है, आपका phone number है, whenever you are trying to access any accounts or something, what they ask you is sir आपका email ID verify करिए, sir आपका mobile number verify करिए, date of birth, किसी की date of birth अभी छुपी नहीं है, date of birth everybody knows, including the year. So these are the basic information the customer care people ask, that is available publicly. So that is become quite difficult to preserve your accounts and your identity over the social media platforms. So always be careful while sharing the data and the information. So this is just one example of the social engineering. Warning signs of the cyber scams, how to identify the suspicious activities, that is unknown links or the attachments in the message, request for the OTP, password or the bank details nobody requires, not even the bank. Urgent financial or the personal data request, as I said, some urgency regarding financial help will be asked. So always verify if that person required or not. Unverified or the tempered QR codes, as I just said, there are QR codes everywhere nowadays. So always verify whether you are transferring account to the legitimate person. Suspicious social media profiles or the pages. So always make sure while communicating you are communicating to the right person for the social media platforms. That might be different account or not a legitimate account. So golden rule: if something looks suspicious, pause, verify, and then act. Take your time always. Do not fall for the urgency. So take your time and then act.
Excuse me, in that video that lady was able to get the information from the customer care, so how can one avoid that? If our information is widely available, suppose something like this goes to our somebody from known person, that person, then how to avoid it?
There was two things that customer care person asked. One thing first was that secret code. Okay. That somewhere leaked. That somewhere on platform, any platform, that somewhere leaked. She got that 4-digit secret code that was verified. One was name, the girlfriend name. That may be publicly available on some web platforms, social media accounts. So such kind of any personal short information, this type in the example like your email ID and so on. So these things are should not be available to the public. Just a basic example for this: you can keep your financial accounts in one email ID. You can keep one email ID for your regular like school activities, your personal activities, whatever portals, application you are accessing. Android is not anymore safe for such things. So everything is digitally connected in the Google's ecosystem. So I suggest everyone should use one email ID for your financial accounts in the banking systems, where there will be no spam mails, nothing. That email ID will be only shared with the banks. So there will be less chances. Yeah, there will be less chances of getting spam emails or getting that email ID compromised, because those ID will be known by you only and the bank only. Bank do not share such email IDs, banking related email IDs with any third party stakeholders. So you can use multiple email IDs, one for the personal one and one for the financial. So any short information, any personal short information available in the public domain, such hackers can use to tamper your own account. Securing the mechanism to such things is that to restrict such things and login attempts. Even though customer care also nowadays, this is one example, but they do not share easily without verifying such things. So there are mechanisms, but we need to take care of such things while sharing the information to public domain. So these are the safety precaution golden rules. Never share the OTP. Okay, OTP will not be required by anyone if you are doing the transaction. never share security codes, never click on unknown links, never install unknown apps. So whatever the applications are there in the Play Store, iOS stores, you can install it because they are security verified. Okay. We can trust them, but we cannot blindly trust them. We can trust them because there are some cyber audits happen with the application and all. Those are safe to install. But we always sometimes require some downloaded application APKs to install. Those may be not safe. In the background, those applications may be sending data to another server or somewhere. So do not install unknown applications from any other platform. Never panic during the calls. Always verify before investing. Use strong password as I told. Password is one of the major things. Enable SMS alerts, two-factor alerts as I told. Keep the phone updated. Your application, your phone applications, your phone operating system, your laptop, desktop operating system always must be updated to secure from the such cyber frauds. Discuss with your family before payment. If any payment request comes, always discuss before transferring any amount whether it is legitimate or not. So golden rule: if in doubt, disconnect the call. Simply disconnect. Do not entertain anyone. So key takeaways from this session: protect against emerging cyber threats. Stay alert to the phishing messages and the suspicious links. Avoid downloading files or clicking links from the unknown sources. If it is not known, please do not download. Verify all the digital payment requests before proceeding. जो भी है नाम जिसको आप ट्रांसफर कर रहा है, whether it is genuine or not, please verify. Be cautious with the AI generated content and the deepfakes. The video we have seen, always please take care while and verify whether it is a legitimate or not. Do not believe on such kind of a contents. Report suspicious activities to the school authority immediately, or any reporting authority in the school or in outside premises of the school. So always report, because if we do not report, then that will be a plus for the attackers. So teachers are the cyber safety mentors for the students. So you are the first those who will aware them regarding such kind of a thing. So yeah. So this is about the session. Other topics will be continued by Divyansh. I'm happy to answer. So just for your information, we have got a limited time, so we designed in a very short way. So if we got more time, so then we can take over examples and all. So of course we'll take it in the future. But as of now, we have covered in this 2-3 hours which time we got. So yeah, I'll be happy if any queries. Okay.
Try to bring up these topics with students. So I'm working as a counselor today. I try to bring these topics with students about cyber awareness and online safety and everything. One thing that the most I'm hearing is playing Roblox.
Sorry?
Roblox. It's a very famous online game right now that students are playing, especially from 5th to 8th standard.
Sorry.
And over there are multiple games in that, multiple games, and they can play online with anybody. So I try to keep telling them that even if you are engaged, don't give any personal information like what is your timeline of the day, what is your location, who do you stay with. Don't give any kind of such information. But I know that it's not something that's going to get into their heads unless until something really huge happens. So as teachers, even if we are talking to the parents, even parents cannot monitor that on a frequent basis.
Yes.
Because आधे टाइम बच्चे बताते भी नहीं हैं वो किससे बात कर रहे हैं और क्या कर रहे हैं. So what can be done for that? I mean,
See, as you rightly said, जब तक वो incident होता नहीं है तब तक nobody take cares. So what we can do in such scenarios is always encourage students or the things like in such kind of platforms we shall not share the actual information. अगर ऐसे gaming platforms हैं जो भी है वहाँ पे हम लोग dummy names, dummy data, because they are not going to verify anything, no. They are just asking to you to input the data. But as being a legitimate person, we input the actual dates, actual name. So we can ask students, if you want to use such platforms, please use, no issues. But that can be used with the personal devices, with the such kind of a dummy name, such kind of a
is there
not
any
actual.
kind of conversations with the kids?
Okay.
I think it's a portal where they can chat with other players. Like while playing, they can chat. जैसे पहले Clash of Clans में होता था, we would chat with the players.
Okay.
So in that, I'm listening to random incidents where they are having friendships with people somewhere around
Exactly.
the corner of the world. So that is something that. And second thing was that cyber arrest is something that is happening
Right.
very prominently right now. So is that something that can also happen with students? Is what I want.
Can happen with anybody who's having the cell phone.
Yeah.
So in short, I'll explain what is a cyber digital arrest. So there is no such concept in the what we say ecosystem, the digital arrest. Okay, no government, no cyber crime sections is having such concept like digital arrest or something or anything. This concept is created by the activist. Okay, and everyone is believing that this is going to happen. What happens in such scenarios? Like you get a call, like I'm calling from the CBI, I'm calling from the police department. I got your Aadhaar number, I got your PAN card in one pocket. Along with that,